All right, guys. Continuing with our meditations on being human, group of lessons, sharing things about being a more nurturing person. Here's lesson number 6 now. Look at that. You guys can always call me 341-257-3002. I've been doing coaching for, say, 96. It's almost 30 years. Here to help if you need me. Lesson number 6 called the gift of full attention. It's a pretty special gift, really. It takes a little energy, but that's okay. Lesson 6, like all of them, has 5 parts. So part number 1 is called the lesson. Most of us think we are good listeners, but we are often mistaken. For many of us, listening isn't really listening at all. It's waiting. Waiting for the other person to take a breath so we can jump in with our advice, our opinion, our own related story. Our minds are not on what the other person is saying. They are busy reloading, formulating our response. This kind of communication is transactional. It's about exchanging information, solving problems, or making a point. But it rarely creates a feeling of connection. The deepest human conversations happen when a person offers another a rare and profound gift, their full, undivided attention. True listening is not passive, active, focused practice, present for another person without any agenda of your own. Listen this way. We're communicating something far more important than words. I see you, matter, you are safe here. It's one of the most powerful ways to build trust and deepen relationship. Part 2, the tool. The tool for this practice is called creating a listening space. This is the conscious act of putting aside your thoughts, judgments, and solutions while another person is speaking. Your sole intention is to understand their experience, their point of view, not listen to fix, to argue, or to reply. You are creating a safe, open space for them to share what is true for them. Over Celsius family. Oscar, his 20-year-old son, comes home from college for the weekend. During dinner, he nervously announces he's thinking of switching his major from biology to philosophy. Renata, a high-powered attorney, immediately goes into problem-solving mode. Her mind starts reloading. Before Oscar can even explain, she says, philosophy? What's the career path for that? Biology is a secure, respected field. You've already invested a year. Let's think this through logically. Oscar's face falls. He visibly shuts down, mumbling. Never mind, it was just an idea. Conversation is over. Later that night, Renata feels a pang of regret. She didn't listen. She cross-examined. The next day, she finds Oscar and says, I'm sorry about last night. I didn't give you a chance. Can we try again? Tell me about philosophy. I just want to listen. This time, she practices creating a listening space. As Oscar talks, she feels the urge to interrupt with practical objections, but she gently sets those thoughts aside. I noticed she actually had to do that. She had to stop and set things aside. She just listens. She hears the passion in his voice as he talks about feeling alive when he discusses big ideas, something he never feels when memorizing cell structures in biology. She learns that he feels like he's been living someone else's life plan. By not reloading, she finally hears what her son is truly saying. This isn't about a career, it's about a deep need for meaning. Part 4, your implementation. How to create a listening space. Find a partner. Ask a friend or a family member if you can practice something with them. Say, trying to become a better listener. You be willing to talk for 5 minutes about anything what's on your mind. I'll just listen. Set your intention. And notice we often do set our intention. Before they begin, remind yourself, the only job here is to understand. I will not interrupt, offer advice, or share my story. Listen actively. As they speak, focus all your attention on their words, their tone of voice, their body language. Notice your reload. Your mind will naturally start formulating responses. Just notice this happens without judgment. Gently let the thoughts go through and bring your attention back to the speaker themselves. So then reflect, don't advise. They finish, resist the urge to jump in. Instead, try to see some of your shows you were listening. Like it sounds like that was a really frustrating experience for you. So don't do all that stuff we normally do. And it's hard not to, I know, but try it. Conclusion. The conclusion is, in this lesson, we learn the difference between listening while reloading our responses and listening to truly understand. Introduce the tool, creating a listening space. The practice of offering your full, non-judgmental attention as a gift. You saw how Renata used this to repair broken conversation, connect with her son, Oscar, on a much deeper level. Making this a regular practice can transform your relationships, moving them from simple transactions to powerful healing, and may I say, more long-lasting. All right, kids, that's lesson number 6. Love you guys a lot. My phone number is 341-257-3002. We offer, half an hour, 1 hour appointments for a reasonable price. on your mind, you're welcome to call. I've been a Zen student for many years, done a lot of special training, 1,000 hours of test, and a lot of other stuff. So feel free to call. Love you guys very much. Talk to you soon, okay? Take care. You're not alone out there.